You guys seem to like my last favorites video, so today we're going to do my favorite concealers and setting powders. Again, not originally my idea, I did get it from Batty Bean. If you have not subscribed to her already, what are you doing with your life? Definitely subscribe to her. And for reference, I do have oily skin, so if you do as well, these might work for you. Let's start with concealers. I have 10. Starting with number 10, this is the NYX Pro Fix Stick. I have mine in the shade Vanilla. This is the only stick concealer that I seem to reach for. Like, other ones are just too dry. This is super creamy, and if you have any acne spots, this will cover it. Number 9 goes to Laura Mercier. This is their Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Concealer. This is like a light to medium coverage. This is great for when you're using a skin tint. Next is my One Size Butter Silk Concealer. I love this, and I think it would be ranked higher if I had the correct shade. This is a full coverage creaseless concealer. Next we have the Urban Decay Quickie Concealer. Now this one is great as concealer or as foundation. I love using this as foundation as well. I know some people are going to be mad about where I'm putting this, but Haus Labs is next up. I do love this concealer. I just feel like not enough product comes out on the doe foot, and I feel like I have to keep dipping back into it. I think that's why it's lower. Next I have the Natasha Denona High Glam Concealer. This is so beautiful for a full coverage look. I love this one, but I don't use it often because I'm scared I'm gonna run out of it. I hate that about me with expensive products. I try not to use them a lot, even if I do like them, just because I don't want to run out. This one is also great as foundation. This is the NYX Bare With Me Concealer Serum. I love this, and I love that it has a pump so you know exactly how much to use. Like, one pump is great for both my under eyes, and that's all I need. And it's very spreadable as well. That's why it's great as a foundation. A foundation for light makeup days. Now for super full coverage and a dupe for the Tarte Shape Tape, we have the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. I have went through probably 5 or 6 of these. This is the original formula. I know a lot of people say it's too drying for them, but the more creamy radiant version is too creamy on me and it creases. This does not crease. Next is my Wedding Day Concealer. This is the Kosas Revealer Concealer. This is amazing. It is creamy, it is buttery, blendable, full coverage. I love this one, but there is one that I'm wearing currently that I love more, and you guys are probably sick of me talking about it. And that brings us to number 1, which is my Tower 28. I am wearing that right now. It is flawless. This is great as foundation as well for light makeup days. Like, I am scraping the sides of this. I love it, and it's only $22. Are you kidding? This does not crease. It will last all day. I work in fast food, and this, even as foundation, gets me through a whole 8-hour shift. Now let's move into setting powders. Starting with an old favorite, the Wet n Wild Photo Focus. This is affordable. You get a lot of product, and I have went through several of these. If you want to look matte on a budget, this is the way to go. I think this jar here is like $6. Like, it's pretty affordable. Another tried and true is the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. Again, I have went through several of these. This will make you matte. And my oils don't seem to really break it apart either. Like, after a while, yes, but it gets me through an 8-hour shift. Now, on the days that I want my makeup set, but I want some radiance still, Too Faced Born This Way. This is the best luminous setting powder I have ever found. It is not cakey, it is lightweight, and it lasts on my skin. Like, my oils do not break it apart, but I don't look flat and matte like I do right now. It just adds some luminosity to the skin without being oily. Next up, we have the One Size Translucent Setting Powder. This is also going to make you super duper matte, but also poreless. I can't say enough good things about this, but there is something that is number 1 that is slightly better than this. And that is my Kimchi Puff Puff Pass. This huge jar is $50. I have used this for so long and I barely have hit halfway. This is what I used on my wedding day. This is what I use for concerts. Anytime I want my makeup to last, this will lock it into place, make you super matte, poreless, really brighten up the under eyes even. It's magic in a jar. Now they do have smaller sizes that are cheaper than this one, but I wanted to never run out of it. I even have a backup of the big boy. But they do also have a mini version, which I'm going to say is about $12, $15, which isn't bad because this one's lasted me a while and I still have powder in it. I want to say the original size is only like $20-ish. But if you were looking for any powder or concealer recommendations, those are my personal favorites. Now, if you like this series, definitely like and subscribe and leave me a comment of what category you would like to see next because I have them all listed out already. So whatever you want to see next, we will do. And between me and you, I also ranked my top 10 eyeshadow brands. Maybe not palettes, but formulas I love. So definitely leave me a comment down below. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.